Okay, we are live. I am waiting for my people to come in. I'm going to give you guys a few moments to come in. I know typically the numbers spike, so let me give it a few moments. Wait for my people to come in. Waiting for my people to come in. Yes. Waiting for my people. Give it like 5 minutes. I typically give it like 5 minutes, give or take. So we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. I see someone in here. Make yourself known. Go ahead and smash that like. Share me out. Share me out. Share me out. Hashtag music is life in the chat. You already know how we roll. Oh, I see it. It's coming. It's coming. Hey, Jamia. I saw the pizza video. I'm going to check that out when I get off of here. Hey, Rooster. Hey, Ace. Y'all are popping in like I knew y'all was about to pop in. I am so excited that y'all are here. Rooster, you're here for a music review. I'm so excited. I'm giving people a few more moments. Y'all go ahead and put hashtag music is life. That hashtag shares out your channel so you can connect with people in the chat if you're not already. I know most of my family is connected, but y'all drop that hashtag because we also want to show that music is life. Drop that fire emoji. Thank you so much, Jamie. I cannot wait to check that video out. I saw it right when I hopped on here. I said, oh, I got to get to that video when I get off here. But yes, Ace, how have you been? Rooster, how have you been, you guys? If you haven't already, like it, share it out, share it out, share it out, share it out. Yes. Let them know we about to get lit. I'm fine. Thank you for asking, Ace. I am fine. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to see your face. Okay, I was about to start singing. I ain't trying to embarrass y'all. Okay. I am well. Thank you so much. I'm well. It's a nice day outside. I am not complaining. I am not complaining at all. It's always good to see y'all's faces. Y'all make sure y'all share it out. Share it out. Y'all are in for a treat. I'm going to give it a few more moments. I know normally it spikes. So we're going to give it a few moments. How are y'all doing today? Jamia, how are you? Rooster, how are you? Y'all share it out. Ooh, I see somebody else in the house. Who in here? Who in here? Who in here? Okay, I'm finna stop because I'm about to start doing some embarrassing stuff. Y'all, I ain't gonna embarrass us today. I'm not gonna embarrass us today, okay? Okay, I'm trying to hold it together, y'all. How y'all doing? This is me acting normal. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Ooh, I see some more people in the house. How y'all doing? I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Drop that hashtag music is life. We got 2 more minutes and then we're going to start. Hashtag music is life. Uh-oh. Hashtag music is life. Go ahead and drop the fire emojis in the chat. I really hope y'all enjoy. My friends who have not seen one of my music reviews live, DreViews live in living color. Y'all know we about to start. We're going to play some fun games. So please stay tuned for the games. And yes, we about to get lit. Drop that fire in the chat. Drop that fire in the chat. Go ahead and like the video if you haven't already. Go ahead and light it up with the fire, like the chat, and drop the hashtag music is life. Yes, absolutely. Ace, drop hashtag music is life and your channel will show up in the chat. Absolutely. Hey, Anne-Marie, welcome in, welcome in. Drop that hashtag music is life to connect with other channels in the chat. Absolutely, you can share your chat. Yes, the hashtag is music is life. It will show your channel, Ace. It will show your channel. Thank you so much, Anne-Marie. Thank you so much. Yes, absolutely. The hashtag drops your channel. Thank you so much, girl. You like my shirt? You like my shirt? How are you doing today? How are you? Uh-oh, we about to get started. So, You guys go ahead and share me out. Share me out for those who have not already seen these DreViews. And without further ado, guess what? We getting started with our ninth. Y'all say it together with me. 9 is divine. This is our 9th installment of DreViews. As you guys already know by now, music. I love music. Okay? Say it together with me. Music. Okay? I love music, and all kinds of music is the soundtrack to my life. Hashtag music is life. Light that chat up. I'm so excited. Of course, I'm always excited to bring to y'all different artists across the United States to interview and get to know them better and get to introduce you guys to some of their music. And for those who are just tuning in for the first time ever, if it's your first time watching one of my DreViews interviews, you are in for a treat. Welcome to DreViews. I hope you all enjoy meeting this next artist. Hey, Chocolate Drop. Y'all, I'm so excited. I hope y'all enjoy meeting this next artist as much as I was excited to be able to interview him. Today's topic is Virghost. And without further ado, as if I haven't already talked enough, feast your ears and your eyes on this. I'll be back.
It's my accent too, though. That's probably what mostly. I get what you're saying, though. Hey. World on my line, where you at? Cruising through the city with my sunroof back. Tell my enemies that I'm back. Cruising through the city with my sunroof back. World on my line, where you at? Cruising through the city with my sunroof back, man. Tell my enemies that I'm back. Cruising through the city, ayy. I've been busting my ass on the many nights I stayed up, meditating, honing my craft and staying prayed up. We bout the money, y'all. That sucker shit don't faze us. I hear them taking shots. Yo, people out in public, I don't trust you. I'm cruising through the city, 7 p.m. like it's Usher. I ain't looking for no drama, we ain't even gotta touch you. Bigger the head makes the bigger fall. People want the end results, but never wanna give they all. I done seen it all. Most of y'all will pop for a minute, spit a sentence, then the game will get rid of y'all. But I be chillin', I be doing what it does now. Eating vegan dishes, can't remember what I was now. Too busy plotting out the future with my bros now. Used to ask for work back in the day, now I'm the plug now. New day, it's gonna be okay. 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 Today is a new day, new day, new day. Hey, hey. I took infinity and put it in an hourglass. It took my aspirations and I gave myself a power blast. Watered my soul for evolution that the flower has. 15 minutes of fame still wasn't our past. Folks be preaching about money and building wealth, but they ain't preaching or speaking about mental health, You need money to make your bloodline feel, but what good is that if your offspring still screaming for help, I'm trying to make some noise to make promoters book me more. Lord forbid my enemies come kill me at a cookie store.
Y'all, drop that fire in the chat. You guys drop the fire emojis. Make sure y'all share this out. Hey, Chocolate Drop. Hey, James. Welcome in. Long time, long time. I'm so glad that you are here. Go ahead and hit that fire emoji. Share your girl out. Let them know that DreViews is live. Y'all, drop some fire for that heat we just heard. Drop some fire for that heat we just heard. Thank you so much, Chocolate Drop. Make sure you hit that hashtag music is life. Without further ado, I'm going to bring our next guest to the front of the stage, you guys. Welcome, Virgos. Hey, ATM. Hey. How are you? Ooh, hold on. I got you muted. Play a slip up. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing well.
I'm so excited. I thank you for having a yes in your pocket. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. Okay. So the first question is, yes, you said Memphis is life, Chocolate Drop. It's music is life. But that's true too.
Yeah, Memphis is life too.
Yes. So for those who do not know who you are, can you give your signature introduction if you have one? Hey, Smurf. Sorry. Thank y'all for showing up. Can you give your signature introduction if you have one, and let us know where your artist name came from?
I don't really have like a signature introduction. I mean, I of course my stage name is Virgos. I have been doing music since 2008. Uh, and I've been writing since 2002. So I started off as a spoken word artist with this group in Memphis called Hype Life Marketing in 2008. Under is a guy in Memphis called, his name is Darius Clayton. We call him Fat Mac. And originally my stage name was supposed to be my real name. My name is Duran Somerville, so it was D Somerville. But back then, we had MySpace back then. So on my MySpace page, I had my name and it said the Virgos. And so Fat Mac, he used to introduce me at the open mics as Virgos. And so it kind of like caught on because I'm a Virgo, first of all. That's where it came from. And I just wanted to make it sound cool, so I called it Virgos. But he started saying it and introducing me as that at open mics, and people just thought it just kind of gravitated, and people just started calling me that. And at that time, I was a spoken word artist, poet, but I was also rapping at the same time. So I was doing it both simultaneously, and I always been a person that like sing and stuff like this. So yeah, I'm basically a rapper, spoken word artist. Like I write songs. I organize events. I got my own event here in Nashville called Villmatic. I just did an event in Memphis a couple of weeks ago called the Red Experience. I've been doing shows forever, so I do a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Multifaceted.
Y'all heard that right. He slid it in there, but y'all, Memphis, 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 Memphis.
Yeah.
I didn't stutter that time. You heard that? We got a lot. So we have a lot of Virgos in the chat. I will add that. That's why I said whoop whoop. Most of my people are Virgos. I've learned
Oh, okay,
that.
okay.
And we got a lot of Memphis folks in the chat. So you right at home.
Good.
So for the audience, I mean, you kind of answered it, but for the audience, what area do you reside in or make music in, and did you relocate to this area?
Yeah, I'm from Memphis originally, Raleigh. First and foremost, I went to Raleigh, Egypt, and I went to Millington. I went to both. So I stayed in the area. I lived in Raleigh, then we moved to a area I like to call Raleigh Millington because it's like in between Raleigh and Millington. We was kind of incorporated, but I moved to like the Nashville area in 2014. And I've been living here since then. I do have plans to get back to Memphis because I miss Memphis. Anybody that's from Memphis, if you're a Memphis person, you're gonna always want to be there in that city if you truly are a Memphis person. So I want to get back there, but yeah, I've been here for about almost 10 years now in Middle Tennessee. So, but I'm always in Memphis. Like even though I live in Middle Tennessee, I'm in Memphis at least twice a month. So I'm always there.
Dang, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very long time to be away from Memphis. You ain't homesick, are you?
Yes, I am. I'm very, very homesick, especially at
Oh,
this point in my life. So
chocolate drop. I guess she out of Memphis too. She said, "Yes, I miss Memphis." I love this live because I can put everybody chat on the thing, and they so interactive. Welcome in, Smurf. I know I missed you. Make sure you guys like and share this out. So who do you make music for? Who is your intended audience?
first and foremost, my music is for Black people. For me, not
Okay.
it's for everybody, but when I'm writing, I'm speaking to Black people. First and foremost, if everybody else catch on, it's cool too. I don't discourage nobody else to away from listening to it. But I just for me, I just try to speak to everybody that's been through some of the things that I've been through. Um, Especially some Black men. I've been through a lot of stuff in my life, good and bad. And I'm very, very open about things that have gone on in my life. As far as like relationships, as far as like just living in the South as a Black man, as far as being a Memphis person moving around, because like you'll find when you go to places, a lot of people they are amazed that you are from Memphis. They love Memphis, but then you go some places, some people kind of treat you different because you are from Memphis, especially in Middle Tennessee. So I just make music for anybody that's just real people, like people that's living everyday life, that's going through things, that is experiencing things in life, tribulations, uh, good things, just whatever. I talk about a lot of different things in my music, so I don't really like to limit it to anybody, but I know I'm definitely consciously speaking to Black people.
Yes, I definitely can resonate. That resonates with me because I've gone places and some people be like, "Oh, you from Memphis," and then some folks
Mhm.
be like, "Oh, you from Memphis."
Right.
I'm like, "Look, hold on. First of all, I
Yeah.
ain't
You
never
tell you
seen
you tell some people you from Memphis, they think you like a natural born killer just because you from
yeah.
Memphis. So it's
Oh,
just
I have a whole story time about it. And also, what you said resonated with me because you said you speak about real life stuff. You're very transparent. That's what I try to convey on
Mhm.
my YouTube channel. I'm super transparent. I feel like my story can help somebody else out. I like to be a voice for someone. I would actually want to be a voice that I would have wanted to hear when I was
Yeah.
younger in my
Right.
20s. So there's that. Yes. How long have you been doing music, spoken word, or what you say, myth hop? Because I'm gonna ask you
Yeah,
about
Memphis.
this. Mhm.
I've been doing, like I said, I've been doing spoken word since 2008. And like I said, I started off with Hype Life Marketing. Um, and as far as myth hop, that's like a culture. I didn't start there. I kind of popularized it in 2013 because there was a contest in Memphis with K97. Like it was called the Next Big Thing, and I won that contest. And it was like a big deal at the time because like lyricists in Memphis weren't really highlighted like that. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a big deal for the Memphis hop community. And because I won that, a lot of people thought that I created that community, and I did not. That Memphis hop started through there's a group in Memphis called the Iron Mike Coalition, and they kind of similar to like Wu-Tang Clan. And it was a guy in that group named the Mighty Quinn. He named it Memphis. So it's like a community in Memphis where we do it's like lyricism is more creative. That's not to knock the traditional, Memphis sound, but it's a different sound there where we do more like hip hop lyrical type stuff and like that. So I've been a part of that community since, I want to say, since 2011. And one thing about MILF Hop, I like to tell people, because a lot of people like to say they MILF Hop, but like for me, the only way you can really be MILF Hop is if you were stamped by Iron Mike Coalition. If you weren't stamped by Iron Mike Coalition, then you're not part of that community, in my opinion. Because a lot of people like to say that they are there. So yeah, I've been a part of that for a while, and I've been one of the main faces of that for a long time too as well.
Okay, so what you basically telling us is you legit. You legit.
Yeah, I mean, I've been stamped by them, and in some ways, I've been the stamper in some ways too when it comes to that. But I don't want to get it confused where people think that it's something that I created. I didn't create it, because that's been a misconception where people think it's my thing and it's not mine.
Okay. You guys drop hashtag music is life in the chat. Go ahead and drop those fire emojis. We got some fun coming to you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Share me out. Share me out. Drop those fire emojis, you guys. Like the video. Okay. So, what ignited the passion in you? What made you want to take your art serious?
Um, take it. I don't think that, like, I mean, business wise, so it's two different things. The artistic part and the business part. So artistically, I think I've always been serious about art and music. So like forever, that's just who I am. I think I took art a little bit more serious once I got around communities of people. Like when I got in Hype Life and I got in the community of spoken word artists. When I got in the Memphis community, I got around a community of rappers. So I think just being around people, other people who take it serious, is kind of what made me take the artistic part of it serious. But I think as far as like the business of it, I didn't really take it serious till I moved to Nashville, because I don't know if you familiar, but like Nashville has like BMI here, and it got like a lot of studios here. Like it's a lot, like because of country music and all that, it's a lot of like really high quality studios here. So when I moved here, I realized that I had to take like my sound more serious, my paperwork more serious, just a lot of different things that not to say people in Memphis don't do that. It's just like the infrastructure in Memphis is not like the infrastructure in Nashville. So when you come here, if you ain't got all of your stuff together, people gonna notice. In Memphis, you can kind of get away with it because it's like everybody don't have a thing. It's just not like that's not the culture there. So I
Yeah.
think once I moved here, I kind of start taking like the business parts of it way more serious. So
And so I hear you, but I also heard
mm.
y'all hear that Memphis accent, right? 10 years, what he said when I moved here. He said, what? Here. Not here. Here. Okay?
I ain't even real. When I'm here, a lot of people pick that up though. They'll be like, "You from Memphis, ain't you?" And I'm confused. I'm like, "How you know I'm from Memphis?" And they know because of my accent, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So who are your influences to do what you do? Do you have any other artists that are your influences, musicians, family, life experiences? What is your experience, or who, not your experience? What are your influences? Who are your influences?
Um, on a family level, I would say my dad is definitely one. My dad he don't listen to rap now. He don't listen to rap. Like my dad, my when I was growing up, my dad was a pastor and a preacher.
Yeah.
So he listened to a lot of gospel music and stuff like that. So even though he listened to only gospel, he had a whole collection of like he had a lot of music, gospel music and stuff like that. So like a lot of, I'm not the biggest religious person, but because I grew up in a really strict Christian household, I know a lot of gospel music, and I still to this day listen to a lot of gospel music because I grew up on it. You know, so my dad kind of made it more open, like a music, more like of an open thing for me because it was such a part of his life. He used to be playing music out, blasting it in the house, blasting it in his car when we went to church. You know, so it was just a thing. It was, even though it was gospel music, it still was a thing in our house to hear music like that from my dad. And when I was young, my mama, like, she used to listen to, like, she liked Michael Jackson. So like I remember when Michael Jackson came out with Dangerous, and they was, you know, they used to show videos like in the middle of the day when it premiered, like not on the like the music station, but like on regular TV. So like I remember her looking at Michael Jackson videos when I was young, like in elementary school. So it started with that. And then I know, like, as far as the rap, I remember my uncles, they used to be listening to like A Ball and MJG, Scarface and stuff like this. So that's how I was introduced to rap. And like I remember at that time, Snoop Dogg was like a new artist at that time. So I remember watching a video and Snoop Dogg turning into a dog and all this stuff. So yeah, so like that was my introduction to like music and stuff as far as my family is concerned. I think what made me want to rap though, like I'm from Memphis, but I'm like I'm not one to try to pretend like I'm a street dude or nothing like that.
Yeah.
I'm not none of that. Now I'm a man at the end of the day, and I'm gonna take care of my business, and I'm gonna stand up for myself, and I you know, I stand up to whatever man, but I'm not over here trying to act like I'm a street dude. So for me, I think the person when I was growing up, like it was like gangster rap and street dudes was like what was popular. So I never really could see myself be. I wanted to be a rapper, but I couldn't see myself being a rapper because there was no examples for me until Kanye West came out. And when Kanye West came out, I was like, oh, it's a regular dude talking about regular stuff, and he
Yeah.
dope. So it gave me the confidence. Then Lupe came out, which a lot of people don't know. Lupe is a gangster dude for real. But even though he portrays this on his music, I didn't know that at the time. But like when he came out, he just was like kind of like Kanye to me, except he was more lyrical. So Kanye, and then like for a long time, I only listened to Memphis rap for a long time. And then when I got in high school, one of my friends from New York, he introduced me to Mos Def. He gave me Black on Both Sides. So I listened to Black on Both Sides. That's what kind of made me start listening to East Coast music, which made me start listening to Nas and Jay-Z and all this. So I got a lot of different influences, like when it comes to like Memphis, even like growing up here in Player Fly, like that's one of my favorite rappers, Gangsta Black. So I got like all of these Memphis references, and I got all of these, even with Pimp C, one of my favorite rappers. So I got all these Southern influences, but I also have a whole lot of uh East Coast influences as well. So I just mixed all that up and just I'd use it to do what I do, you know.
Okay, come on, music connoisseur. You named everybody I listen to. um, no, so welcome in everybody. Thank you. Hold on. So welcome in everybody that just came in. Tim, Pal, Slim Jim. You guys make sure y'all thumbs it up, share it out. Pal also said, "Don't worry, Virgos. I'm not a religious person too, but gospel music touches my heart every time."
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah. One of my favorite. Look, one of my favorite albums I still listen to this day is Yolanda Adams' Mountain High Valley Low album. I still to this day listen to that album because my dad used to listen to it all the time. I know that album front to back. So
Yeah.
even though I'm not the most religious person, I do love. I love like people will be like that. A lot of people be surprised that I know so much gospel music.
Yes.
My dad was a preacher. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. I'm glad. So you said two things. Hopefully, I don't. This 30-plus-year-old mind be forgetting stuff. So the
all
first
right.
thing you said was that you don't try to pretend to be something that you're not. I definitely. Oh my goodness, that is what I stand for on this channel. I I pray. I think we talked about this backstage. I pray. I don't put on like I'm the most holy person, but I do God the way I do God, and He works out for me. So I just share my testimony, and I share what works for me the way I do God on here. And I always say a mustard seed. That's all it takes. Just don't let
Right.
go. But that's how I roll on here too. I don't put on like I'm something that I'm not. And yeah, it's like a melting pot. I listen to gospel on here. I sing gospel, and I get to singing my rapping my player fly, my player fly. So you right. Look, you right in the right place.
Yeah.
You guys go ahead and drop those fire emojis. Go ahead and drop those fire emojis. Make sure y'all share me out. You guys, hashtag music is life. And we about to start with the first game time. Y'all make sure y'all play along. Here we go. With my corny music, okay? The first game time. Look, I ain't got no shame in it. Hey, Tam. Hey, welcome in. We're doing this or that. Make sure you guys share me out. We're about to do this or that. Y'all play along. So this or that. I'm gonna give you two scenarios. You're gonna choose this or that scenario. You're gonna tell us why, and then I'm gonna answer after you.
Okay.
Pal said, "Quick commercial break." Okay. So the first one. This is near and dear to my heart. I don't know what you're going to choose, but we shall see. It's been 10 years. Would you rather choose Memphis winters or Memphis summers? The weather.
Mm, that's
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 big.
that's hard. That is hard.
And anybody in the chat who is from Memphis, which one would you choose? Memphis winters or Memphis summers?
I say the summer because you got a lot going on and shows and stuff like that and like events in Memphis. You can go outside more because it's warm weather. So I was gonna say winter at first, but then I was like, really, when I say winter, I'm thinking about the fall in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? So I would say summers.
Yes. So I would choose. You said Memphis winter because somebody said Memphis winter because I hate summer in every place of this world.
I wanted to say winter because like I like to I like dressing up and I can put a lot more better things together in the wintertime. But like
Yes.
as far as doing things, I like the summer better.
Yeah. I think I choose winter. Well, I know I'll choose winter. One, I work in the school systems. We get to be off when it's snow outside. We in the house. Okay, we not outside. I don't be outside anyway because I don't be having people to go do stuff with, but that's another story. Winter time, TV, food, and in the house. Okay, I don't have to drive in the weather, so that's what I would choose.
I
Even though we
understand
have
it.
ice.
You said what?
I said, even though we have ice every time, it's never snow. It's those ice beads.
Yeah, I don't mess with the ice one. I didn't get hurt with that.
Listen, the next question. So, it's a mixture of music questions and a mixture of random questions too. So, just
Okay.
prepare. Okay. Would you choose hometown love, like love from your hometown, from the town, or would you rather have notice from complete strangers, people noticing you that don't really know you personally?
I think um that's hard. I was just talking to somebody about that the other day because on the one hand, you need your home. In my opinion, you need your hometown as a base. I know that better than anybody because I've done stuff in Nashville. But even though I've accomplished a lot in Nashville, it ain't nothing like having your hometown base. But at the same time, I know when you want to broaden, like if you really want to do this and broaden your audience and stuff like that, you have to be seen by people outside of your comfort zone and your circle. You know what I'm saying? So, um, that's I don't know. That's a stunt because you need both. That's why like that's if
Yeah.
you're an artist, you really need both of those. Now I will say you got artists like I had a show in St. Louis 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna be quick with this, but I had a show 2 weeks ago in St. Louis, and they were talking about all the artists that are popping in St. Louis at the time, and I mentioned Smino. And I didn't know Smino popped in Chicago. That's what they told me. They were like, he didn't pop in St. Louis. Even though he's from St. Louis, he popped in Chicago. So, and he probably the biggest St. Louis artist outside of like Sexy Red right now. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
um, I don't know. I say hometown because it's Memphis. You know what I'm saying. So I just say hometown for now.
I see. I'm gonna get beat up. I like I like the notice from complete strangers because that's kind of been my story
Yeah,
on YouTube. I've gotten the outside support and now the inside support is starting
yeah.
to come along. And there's been support like none other from people who are complete strangers.
Hmm.
They giving my channel wheels and taking off. So I do love hometown love. So I'm like always. Well, I have been since we've been in this interview. We have Memphis folks. I love
Hmm.
seeing my Memphis folks because I'm always like hashtag Memphis, 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 Memphis,
Hmm.
Memphis, and I get to talking about all the songs and I like relating to them. But from my experience on here, I chose complete strangers because some of
Hmm.
these Memphis people on here were complete strangers until I figured out they were
Yeah,
from
you right.
Memphis.
You right. If I had to change mine, I would say that too because a lot of my fans are not from Memphis. Like as a matter of fact, it was hard for me to kind of come up in Memphis because of the kind of music I do. So
Yeah.
I would say it's about half and half. Honestly, I
It
ain't gonna lie
is
to you.
half and half. That's a tough question. The next one is so I got the traveling bug in my 30s. Would you choose? Hey April, make sure you smash that like, drop the hashtag music is life. Y'all drop the fire emojis. Make sure y'all share me out. Let them know your girl is live. Virghost is being interviewed, you guys. So, and you guys choose. You guys choose as well to the questions, Miss April. Feel free to play along. So I got the traveling bug in my 30s. And I like going places.
Mm.
Would you choose to go on a cruise or choose to fly overseas? Which one would you rather?
I'd rather fly. I ain't trying to get on no cruise. Well, as soon as you said cruise, I already knew that wasn't gonna be my answer. But yeah, I'd much rather fly. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be out there no. And then I just watched this movie on Netflix last week where this lady was trapped inside this trailer in the middle of the ocean. Like I'm good on it.
See now, see the water is scary.
It ain't that it's scary. It's just that it's nothing there, and I can't swim. So you know.
Uh-oh. I learned how to swim 2 years ago. Thank God. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. And I refreshed my memory before my friend moved out of town. She taught me this year. I refreshed it. I had to learn how to come up for air. The
Oh,
simplest
okay.
thing I had to learn how to do. Hey, Miss T, make sure you smash the like, share me out, share me out. We got Virgos, we interviewing, we're doing game time. She said I can't swim either. She came in swinging with the answers already. I choose flights because I've been getting on flights lately.
Mhm. Same.
I've been slowly working myself into longer flights. Well, actually, my first flight was super long,
Yeah,
but
I ain't
it
been
was
on
a
too
late
many
flight.
long.
You said
I ain't
what?
been on too many long ones, but I'd much rather get on a. I much rather fly than get in that water though.
Even though I know how to swim, that don't mean I want to be on no boat if it's sinking. So let me just put
Right.
that out there, FYI.
Right.
But and that's an ocean. That's a whole different That's another beast. But
Right.
I would choose flying. But overseas, I got to think about that. That's a little.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is: Would you choose? See, we are doing a musical interview now, but I know you've seen people doing podcasts. Would you rather sit in interviews like this or podcasts where you just strictly have your voice on the air and nobody sees your face, you just talking? Which one would you choose?
I'd rather do it like this because I want to see who I'm talking to. Like, and it's not just about a podcast. It's just in general. Like, I like to have like unless it's somebody I know I've already had a relationship with and where we can talk on the phone and we talked on the phone many times. Like, I want to if it's somebody new or somebody I'm getting to know, I want to see them. You know what I'm saying? So and I think when it comes to podcasts, that's a better way of doing it anyway, because you don't like me, sometimes I may come off, if you can't see my face, I may sound completely different than what you may think I'm being away and I'm not, but if you see my face, I'm not being whatever way you didn't concoct it in your head, so
yeah, because I can definitely relate to that. Sometimes I sound very nonchalant. And
right.
I'm not even, I'm really sweet.
I'm saying with me. People think that until you see me. I mean, I think it's the accent too. Like I think people don't understand the accent.
Yes. Okay. So, you from Memphis. I had to throw this question in there. It's a random one. So, just imagine yourself being in grade school and it's your first day, you don't know nobody, and you get checked. You get checked. So, would you rather? Would you rather be checked in grade school, like as if it's your first day or you done transferred to a new school? I got a story about that. Or as an adult with your friends, because as we're older, Memphis people still don't let it go. They still like to joke around. And for people who don't know what checking is, it's when people point out something about you, maybe your hair, your clothes, your shoes, what are those, and talk about it in an artistic way. That's how art in Memphis. You said what?
Ruthlessly talk about you.
Look, I was trying to sugarcoat it. Hey, RX, welcome in, girl. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all, smash that like, share us out. Look, Miss T said, LOL, not me being checked. Girl, me too when I transferred. They got me good when I moved to Fraser. I was from Smoky City originally. When I moved to Fraser, kids got me. But I got back
She
up.
from North Memphis? Okay, I see.
From North Memphis. North. So, your choice. Grade school, checking first day of school, or as an adult when you got the good comeback?
I would say as an adult, because when I was in grade school, I grew up in a Christian home, so I wasn't. Even though I'm from it, I didn't understand chicken, so I didn't know how to come back and defend myself. I ain't understand what was going on, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now, I'm gonna get you back, and I'm gonna get you back, and I'm gonna make it to where you ain't gonna check me, because I'm gonna hurt your feelings. So I would say as an adult, I would rather be checked because I can defend myself.
Listen, the amount of skin I done built up on me. When I was a kid, my own cousins used to check me. Look, I got a big old head. Baby, they used to go in. I was like, oh, this ain't the life. This ain't the life for me. Miss T said she want all the smoke. I'm working on my patience. I'm there with both of y'all. I choose checking as an adult because I got the comebacks for you. I stored up. It's like I got them in the chamber. I'm like, yep, got you.
I wasn't as Memphis. I wasn't as Memphis in grade school. I was new to me. I was new.
Look, and I was just a nice sweetheart, and I still am. But I know better now. If you know better, you do better. You throw them up and be ready.
Right.
So beware. And Miss T, yes, I worked on my patience, but I definitely can get with the best of them if I'm put on the spot. I couldn't when I was a kid. Okay. So, you from Memphis again. This is a music one. The next two are music ones. RX laughing. RX, she from New Orleans, Nala, baby. Yeah.
Hey, I love New Orleans accent.
Yes.
I was just in New Orleans. I had a show out there.
Yes, RX accent is everything. Okay.
Yeah, I love it.
So, the question is a Project Pat question.
Okay.
So, he said mixing what with some what is a deadly potion?
Mixing game and some. I mean, what he said? Game and some yak is a deadly potion. Is that what he said?
Yes, that's it. That's it. You got it. The next one, this ain't even a this or that. I kind of cheated. So the next one is another one. You said, Pal said, what Pal say? I thought oh, there it is. Let's go to New Orleans. Right. Let's go. Player flat. He said stop poking him because of something. Why? What he said?
Oh, what
Stop
did he
poking
say? What did he say? What did he say? I know this. I know this.
him.
Dang, you about to stump me because I know this. He's like at the tip of my tongue. Oh man.
Stop poking me because
Stop poking me because it hurts. I knew
you
it. It was
got
out.
it. You
It was on
got
the tip of my tongue. I knew it. I just was like, what is it?
it. Yes. That's it. Okay, back to the this or that. Y'all play along in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all share it out. Let them know we live. Hashtag music is life to drop your channel and connect, but also to show that you love music and drop the fire in the chat. Okay, the next one is a this or that. Would you choose, since you do both, would you choose spoken word performances or just strictly music performance? Which one? Strictly spoken word, strictly music.
I mean, if I just had to pick off the rip, it would be spoken word. But if I can have a live band, it would be the music. It would
Okay.
be the music because I like the, like I perform just to my beats, but I don't really care to do that. And like with spoken word is like real intimate and stuff, and I can talk like you can't with spoken word you can't hide behind no beat. It's you and your voice, and you got
Okay.
to be able to captivate people with just that. So I would say spoken word probably first and foremost.
See, I would say spoken word for another reason. Because I like to sing. I ain't the best singer. Mine would be karaoke. But I don't want to torture nobody, so I would do my voice. I do spoken word. I write something up real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, RX. You said hashtag music is life. Okay. Another thing. I don't know if you got the same upbringing as myself, but it seems like a lot of us have the same upbringing in some degree. And think back to childhood days, spending time at your grandparents' house, or if you got older parents, being at their house, being at
Mhm.
home, or whatever. Maybe it's a sick day from school. Would you choose to watch the old 90s soap operas? Most of all of us know Victor in them from the soap opera, or old game shows with Bob Barker. What would y'all choose in the chat?
Oh man. I hated both of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate because that was the thing. That wasn't a thing with my parents. That was the thing with my grandmamas. You know, so they both used to look at the game shows as soon as you said Victor, I already knew who you was talking about because you know. So like I don't know. Like I used to hate both because like I used to want to watch something else. But if I had to choose, I would say I would rather watch the game shows. I would say that.
Yeah, I think I would choose. I used to fall asleep as the world turns. Oh my God, the music. I used to hum it. I used to hum. What's the other one? Guided Light. Oh my God,
Yeah,
what's the other one?
I think I hated them shows way more than them game shows. So I say that.
Look, I liked. No, I didn't. Let me stop telling the story. I used to fall asleep on there too. If it wasn't WK, no, I was falling asleep. Miss C said
Yeah.
she liked both. I
Nah.
would choose. The older me would choose the game shows.
Yeah, because you can play along. You know.
Yes, you can play along for sure. My mama, I had an older mama, and my grandma was in the house with us, so I had the double women. They was watching the soap operas together, and I was
Nah.
the kid watching the soap
I
operas.
leave up out of there too fast. I don't want to see that. I'm good.
I don't think I had a choice. I ain't have a choice, but so that's why I got an old song now. Sidebar. Okay, so think back to younger years. Y'all choose in the chat what y'all would choose. Saturday morning, listening to blues, grandma on her stereo or mama, or Saturday morning cleaning. I know you said gospel, so which one would you choose? Blues or gospel or Saturday morning cleaning?
Probably the blues. Like I like to keep a clean place, but I don't wake up thinking like, oh, I want to clean up today. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll rather hear the blue. And I like blue. The blues music made me think of folks playing cards and stuff like that outside, chilling and stuff. That's what my uncles and my aunts and all of they used to do this. So I would say the blues and all that.
Yes, I would choose the blues, but the older me, I have the moments. I wake up clean. It's just in me, but I digress. I would choose the blues for sure.
Right.
Somebody said blues and gospel. Come on there. All right. Leah said Saturday morning cleaning. Let me see. It was another comment. You said you prefer the game shows, soap operas used to give me a headache. Okay. And with that, you guys, that was the last question on our game time. Y'all know I live for the corny music. Okay. Back to the questions. You doing good? You good? You good to
Yeah,
go
yeah, yeah, yeah.
for this next round? Okay. Here we go. Can you give us, y'all tune in at the right time, make sure y'all share this out. Can you give us, the people, a sample of your talent? Can you?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. What exactly did you want me to do? Do it
Um,
matter?
it doesn't matter.
Okay, can I cuss? I don't know if I'm a cuss or not, but
Can I cuss? You be yourself. Tell
okay.
everybody, be yourself.
Oh, let me see. We invincible, spitting that lyrical. Poets leaving you sucker MCs looking pitiful. Bar for bar, poem for poem, we killing you. And definitely in attack mode, unforgettable like Nat Cole. You ever seen the constellations wrestle with a black hole? I'm Nat Cole. Sucking these so-called stars is living a fallacy into a galaxy untold. I'm like Tut, a young pharaoh, a king. Coming back from the dead to reclaim the pyramid from the hoes, foes, and bass pros. And that's it.
Come on, man. Come on, now. Y'all listen. Hashtag music is life. Definitely, I feel the passion. Okay. Thank you, Liz. Thank you for tuning in. Hashtag drop the fire. Drop the fire emojis in the chat. Okay. Okay. And the next question is, how old were you when you realized that music was life? Come on, bars. Somebody said, come on, bars.
When I realized music was life. Um,
Or even just your artistry. Come on, man. Oh, hey, look, they dropping the
okay.
fire for you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. When I thought it was life, I would say when I became a spoken word artist in 2008 because I was in a really, really bad space in 2008. I was going through a lot of stuff that I ain't gonna get in. If anybody I don't if anybody listens to my music, I blatantly tell what I was going through in 2000. I got a whole album about it called Ghosts. And so I was really lost. I was going to University of Memphis. I got kicked out of school. Um, when I got kicked out of school, I they let me come back in school. But when I got in there, that's when I became a spoken word artist in Hype Life, and I got around a community of people that I felt like I could understand, and I felt like I belonged with those people. And from then on, that really became my life, and that's when I realized like how much that fuels me as a person, how much that, that's basically my wheels, you know what I'm saying? That's when I really realized at that moment that that's what it was. Like, it was just nice to get around some people. I didn't know people did spoken word in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know people like the kind of music I like, because most of the people I went to school with, they didn't want to hear no Mos Def and Kanye West and all. I mean, well, Kanye West, but they weren't listening to no Nas and Mos Def, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, about probably 2008.
I was listening to Nas and Mos Def. I was one of them
Man.
because I love art. I drew this stuff in the back, but that's
Mhm.
neither here nor there. I love art. Period. Hey, Bammy, thank you for joining. Make sure you smash that like, hashtag music is life, drop that fire. But I definitely care. It resonates with me. And going back to this YouTube, it wasn't until I found this community and was around like-minded people that it grew wheels and it took off. And I said, woo woo, because University of Memphis is my alma mater, and twice, okay, double graduate. Yes,
That's dope. That's dope. Congrats.
yes, thank you. Kenneth, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much, you guys. Okay, so what or who gives you motivation to keep pushing?
What gives me motivation to keep pushing? Um, I like to tell people, like, as far as me, man. Now I do want to get to a bigger place with my music, but music for me is like eating food and drinking water. Like, that's just something that I like. I just do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always been in me. You know what I'm saying? Even before I was doing it, I wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? So um that my drive is basically, it's just who I am. You know, it used to be at one point. I feel like my drive was my kids because I wanted to have, you know, I got 3 girls and I just wanted to have make a better life for them. And I feel like my best talent is my art. You know what I'm saying? Not just my music, but like even like visual art and stuff like this. So um I would just say it's just who I am. It's just like I don't think even if I wasn't seriously pursuing it, I still would be doing it. You know, just this just what it is. You know.
Yep. I definitely love that. Okay. Your art, and you guys go ahead and drop that fire emoji in the chat because he's dope. Just drop the fire for him.
Thank you.
You said what?
I said thank you, thank you.
Yes. Okay, so I was doing some digging. I tried to do some digging. So you got songs like Ain't No Love. It was
Right.
10 years ago. Be Without You, which I really, really like because I love Leah too. That mashup was so amazing. 10 years ago. Distraction, 7 years ago. I'm gonna play a snippet of one of the songs that I just mentioned, and I'm gonna say the lyrics to 2 of your songs, if that makes
Okay.
sense. I'm gonna ask you, what were you thinking? Where was your mind when you wrote these lyrics? But before we do that, let me go ahead and drop some heat on these people's ears.
Yeah. She's so ambitious, a woman that'll handle all their business. She got it going through transitions. What a man's missing, my counterpart in this grand living. My queen that be holding my throne down as well as be holding her own. And we both in the zone, I can't leave her alone. Damn. I think that I'm slipping, I used to be pimping back in my old days. Heartless with my cold ways. This music was my first, my gift and my curse till I seen your face. Your figure, your mind, your body, your soul. Go figure, your grind plus my grind equal no clothes.
Hold on. We already got the fire in the chat. I was just about to say, can y'all drop the fire for this? Because this was heat. I was like, oh, I love Aaliyah. I was like, oh, where was that? Where was I 10 years ago? Was I under
Yeah, that was my main producer, Kingpin, a composer. He produced it, and that they played that on the song. They played that song on the radio the whole summer of 2013. That was when I had won the K97 contest, and they wanted a radio song, so I made a radio song.
Listen, and you did that, okay? You did that. You see how this fire in the chat? I keep trying to put it on the screen and keep going.
Thank you.
Welcome in, Roy. Welcome in. Chocolate Drop in here dancing. Look, she dancing in all the videos. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing Chocolate Drop. But yes, so I'm gonna take some lyrics out of Be Without You that stood out to me. I want you to tell me, what were you thinking when you wrote this?
I'm gonna try to bring it out because it's been 10 years ago since I wrote it.
Look, I'm gonna try to flow too, so y'all don't judge me. I am not Virghost. I'm gonna try to flow like you did. Okay, it says she's so ambitious, a woman that'll handle all that business. She got it going through transitions. What a man's missing, my counterpart in this grand living. My queen that be holding my throne down as well as holding her own. And we both in the zone. I can't leave her alone. What was you thinking? And I did not sound like you, but did the best I could.
I mean, I that part was like, for me, I know what kind of man I am, and like I really like to as the kids like to say, stand on business and do what I'm supposed to do. And I was like, you know what I'm saying, like when at that time, the woman I was with and the kind of woman that I envisioned myself being with, I want them to have their own thing instead. Do they have their own business and have their own? Like, I ain't the type of person who would want a woman. I want a woman to have her own thing, and I have my own thing, and we have our own thing together. Like I you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Virgos, but you. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what that line was talking about for the most part. Just being your own you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be my Robin. You can be Batgirl and I'll be Batman. You know what I'm saying? So
look, you had me as she's so ambitious. I was like, oh, I stand on it. Stand on it. Okay, stand on it.
Yeah, you want to I mean, I feel like every person should want an ambitious. I mean, I know everybody want different things, but I just speak for me. I want an ambitious person. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank y'all for joining. We got another game time on the way. So definitely stay tuned, you guys. Stay tuned. Okay, so be without you. Better View. This one is a little bit newer. It's 3 years old though, but Better View.
Mm.
I'm gonna say some lyrics. I want you to let me know what was you thinking when you wrote it. Okay, I can't flow like you, so don't judge me. Okay. I'm always 10 steps ahead, and that forever be true. Beheading many, better hope my sword don't sever you. Yeah, I do it for the art, but I want my cheddar too. My Uncle Bruce told me be number one and never two. What was you thinking when you wrote this? Okay, bars.
I was actually going through like a so-called rap beef at that time. So that a lot of that stuff was about that. But that line about my uncle, that came from when I was in middle school. I played basketball, and I remember being at a game, and me and my coach was at odds or something like that, and I was kind of like being too passive, and my uncle was like, I come from a family of athletes. Even my dad was like a really big football player in Tennessee when he was in high school. So my uncle was just like kind of telling me, like, when in our family we don't settle for number two. You gotta be number one. That's who you are. So that's why I put that line in there. That came directly from my uncle telling me that in middle school.
I said bars. Okay. So how do you know when a song is done? What do you listen for when a song or even a piece when you're writing your poetry, spoken word? What do you listen for?
When it's done,
Like how do you know it's done? You don't want to add nothing to it. You don't want to take away. It's like
it's a process because it depends. It really depends. Like it's some songs where I think it's done, and I go record and I listen to it, and then I may add some. I may go back to the studio and take something out. And then some songs I can write it and it's done then and there. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, I don't really know. I go record the entire song, but I don't really know until I listen to it a few times, like and ride to it and stuff like that. And I may or may not change something. So it's kind of like a feeling. I mean, not everybody, like everybody don't know that, but like for me, I know I've been doing it so long. I just know when I need to take something off or put something on there or leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? It really depends on what it is.
yeah. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much, Tim. Y'all know I understand. I'm so happy for y'all to even still be in here. Everybody is in the back. It's a lot of people. They were telling me they are rocking in the background, so
All
that's
right.
perfectly fine. They're listening in. Thank you so much. Hey, Tay Weezy. Thank you so much, Chocolate Drop. Y'all know y'all are appreciated. Okay, so what do you do to get in the zone before writing a song? Do you do anything special? Do you dance around? I dance around and I sing around
Mhm.
my nerves with stuff. But what do you do to get in the zone?
I don't really do anything. Like with me, I like to let it come to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because every time I force something, it never turns out right. Like most of the time, I think of songs and lyrics and stuff when I'm either driving or when I'm in the shower or when I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? Those are the times where like I usually basically what I'm trying to say is usually what I think of my best stuff is when I'm doing something,
Yeah.
washing dishes, cleaning the house or something like that. It's hard for me to just be sitting somewhere and be like, you know what, I'm gonna write some music. Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
write like it's hard to do that. Like I gotta be already in the mode, and I hate that too because like sometimes, like even last night, I was making music at work, and I was frustrated on the one hand because it's like I was like I can't write. Like I had to learn how to keep lyrics in my head. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't really go write at work. And I was like, man, I wish I could just go home and write this whole song. But then I thought like, well, I probably wouldn't even be thinking of this song if I was, I probably wouldn't even be thinking of this song if I wasn't at work.
Yeah.
You know.
It sounds like it be signed, sealed, and delivered to you. That's what happened when I be riding and I need when I have not work, when I have video ideas. I'll do
Mm.
a voice note while I'm driving. I'm like, whoop, there you go. So yeah. And with that, welcome in everybody that just joined. The chat is rolling. Everybody's speaking to everybody. We're going to our next Game. Okay, so this one is where I get my little skills, my me. That was so ugly, but I'm gonna sing. It's called Finish the Lyrics. I'm gonna sing the beginning of the song or rap the beginning of the song, and you gonna finish it.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
And I was gonna say, I'm glad you said that. And you guys finish the lyrics too in the chat. It's okay if you get something wrong. I ain't gonna put you on the spot and be like, you might not be certified if you don't get them all, but let's see. Maybe my singing will help out. I got some newer songs. I should have put some older songs, but let's see. Okay. Hopefully I don't embarrass y'all. Okay. I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel?
I know that. This Robin Thicke.
Yeah.
I know it, and it's not coming to my head.
I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that?
I love you, baby. That's what it is.
Yes, you got it. You got it. Okay. Say my name when no one is around you.
Say, baby, I love you.
Yeah, you got it. Look, come on, there.
Yeah, I love R&B. I know more R&B than I do rap. Well, let me not say that because you might stump me on the next one.
Okay, here we go. This is the piece that you cannot buy. Send me a love that you cannot mix.
I know that song, but I don't know the lyrics because it's too new.
Okay, it's one instant love that you cannot summon.
That's Tim's, right?
Right, that's Tim's. I'm gonna give it to you because I couldn't even remember the rest.
I know that song, like the melody, but I don't know the words because it's too like those first two songs you said. I've been knowing them for forever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, the next one. This is another new one. Let's see. Let's try to do that Memphis telepathy. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know if it's a such thing, but we gonna try. Okay. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you.
That's Tim's too, right? Oh man, I'm looking bad on her, man. You stumping me now.
Only you.
Can't. I don't know. I ain't even gonna act like I know. I don't know.
Look, I forgot the lyrics too. I should have put the lyrics on her. It's only you feel my body or something like that.
Yeah,
something like that.
And I used to listen to that. Last year. I listened to that song all the time. I should know that because I used to listen to it so much last year.
Okay, I'll give it to you. We right here. Okay, damn each other up. We right here. Okay. Okay. You said I got your body tight. I don't think they said that.
I don't know. Oh, I haven't listened to that song in so long now. I couldn't even remember.
Hey, you right here we see each other. Okay. The next one. Okay. If at first you don't succeed,
dust yourself off and try again.
Come on, man.
You can dust it off and try again.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Okay, I should have did the throwbacks. We about the same age. I don't know what I was thinking of doing. Okay. But when it all falls down, I'm telling you it
all falls down.
Yeah.
No, is that what he said? Okay. I should definitely know that because Kanye West was my influence.
Yes, come on, okay.
Struggling. Look. You know who originally sang that though, right?
Yes, ain't it Lauryn Hill?
Yeah, Lauryn Hill.
Yes. Chocolate drops. She said, "Sing, girl, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Thank you, though, girl."
You don't sound bad. You was making it seem like you just can't sing at all.
Thank you. Oh, look, I told them. I said, "Y'all gonna have me out in the real world singing." I was like, "You two said I was a real singer." No, I'm done. Okay. Spotlights, big stage, 50,000 fans screaming in a rage, bodyguards and limousines.
I don't know that song at all. I don't even know what that is.
That's Usher, Superstar.
Oh, that okay.
In my dreams, I'll be your group. Okay, anyway.
Okay. I didn't listen to that song that much on Confessions. I think that's one of the songs I know the song, but I think that's one I used to skip all the time.
Oh
Yeah, I used to skip Superstar. I didn't listen to the whole Confessions album. Like some of them songs I used to skip. Yeah.
I love that song. Chocolate Drop. Yes, it's Usher. Thank you for playing along. Okay, the next one is a rapping one. Now,
Okay.
I'm going to lose my Memphis points if I struggle on this one.
I might too.
Chocolate Drop in the chat too. She Memphis. Girl,
Oh,
I know
man.
you're going to know this one. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Let me get myself together. This for you groupies who knew me, or better yet, who done crossed me. Toss a coin for your life, cause ain't no hater gonna.
Ran, but I can't keep up on feet.
Yeah,
We bound on these platinum bound on these clowns, but still we loved on these streets. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, everybody should know that though. That's like the Memphis national anthem.
It is the Memphis national anthem. Listen, she said, "Hey, you got it." I thought I was gonna mess up. Okay. The next one is she said, "Well, we right, okay." Huh, Lord, give me the strength. I'ma talk this one out. This one out because I know I'm gonna mess up on this one. I cannot do her justice. This is another Memphis one. Okay. You say you just scream so loud. You say you be knowing the songs, but not the proper title of the song. That's good, but you still know it. All right. Say girl, you know the Memphis music. Come on there, New Orleans. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna talk this one out because I cannot do her justice at all. Now, let me kick a little something about this lady named Boo. Haven't you heard of the things Miss Boo is capable to do? Get your minds.
Oh, I should know this, but I don't. I know it.
Like
I knew the first two lines, and then I forgot the other two lines. And the ones you said, I knew them lines.
Right, she said, twisted like some dreads on a Jamaican's head.
Yeah, see, if my sister would be on my head right now because she know all that whole song. I knew who it was.
Yes, and that count too. Gangsta Boo, God rest her soul.
Yeah.
Yes, I was like, I cannot do her justice. Okay, Memphis powerhouse. So I'm gonna give it to you. Chocolate Draw said, "Gangsta Boo." I knew you was gonna know all of them, girl.
Oh yeah, I knew who it was. I just couldn't remember the words.
Yeah, you said your sister gonna get on your head. Send her this interview.
She just take this part out then. Yeah.
Listen. Okay. Look, all right, Snail, that's where them dollars at. Where them dollars at? And she said, I didn't know this. So you'll know it if you listen to it again after this interview. Okay, the last one is, so I typed a text to a girl I used to see, saying that I chose this cutie pie with whom I want to be.
I know this cutie pie from who I used to be. I know this.
And I apologize.
If this message to get you down, but I CC'd every girl that I see around town or something. I can't, something like this.
That is Andre, yes.
But you know what? What's crazy about that song is even though I love that song and it's like so popular, whenever I hear that beat, I automatically think of Project Pat because that was his beat originally, you know. And so I think of his version.
And is.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, you did really, really good. You did pass the vibe check. You got great checks all across. I should have chose songs around our age, gauge.
Oh, it's all good.
We was right there. Okay. And that is the end of, she said Project Pat,
baby. Right.
Okay. That was the end of our game time. Okay. So now we finna do the next round of questions. You ready?
Yeah,
I'm ready. A few more, and then we're gonna be done.
Okay.
So, what have you been listening to recently? What songs, what music, what artists have you been listening to?
I've been listening to this. He's like experimental rock. This guy named Child. I like his music. Mm-hmm. I listen to a whole lot of Larry June music. Nas album that just came out. Magic 3. The last couple of days I've been listening to Drake album, but I ain't really like Drake album. I listen to this guy named Stove God Cooks. He a rapper from upstate New York. I like his music a lot. I'm trying to think of what else I be listening. There's a group called what's that group I be listening to all the time, man? It's a group called Salt. they got an album that's really dope that I be listening to a lot, and a lot of old school stuff. Honestly, that
Yes,
them been the most things I've been listening to.
yes. I listen. I don't listen to the radio at all. I listen to a lot of neo soul.
I do.
Right. I love neo soul. They give
I
me.
love that too. I listen to like oh, I tell you what I listened to a whole lot this
Mhm.
past month was D'Angelo's live album. When he
Yeah.
did the live album. The reason I was listening to that a lot is because I had a live show in Memphis and I was just trying to get in the mode of, like I had a live band and all that stuff. So I was trying to get in the mode and I just like I'm a big D'Angelo fan. So I didn't even know that album existed because I always listen to Voodoo and Brown Sugar. But then one day I just listened to his live album. Like this better than the albums, the regular album.
Man, let me go listen to the live album.
Oh, she said she like Water in My Plants. That's one of my favorite songs too.
Yes, definitely. Look, Chocolate Drop be knowing about that's the Memphis. That's the Memphis energy. Music, okay. And look, RX said, "Oh, I know the hook. Where them dollars at?" Okay. Okay, so the big question, I always sow the seed of keep a look God in everything you do. I always hold on
Mhm,
to like that mustard seed because that mustard seed gonna take you places even when you feel like you on your last leg and
mhm,
you've done everything in your own power. Hold on to that mustard seed.
mhm.
It'll bring you back. It will resurrect you. What role has God and prayer played on your journey? Have there been times when you completely had to rely on God or prayer to get through a project?
I mean, yeah, a lot of times. I mean, sometimes like it's just where you at your wits end. You know what I'm saying? Like again, like I said earlier, I'm not the most religious person, but I do believe in God. I do believe in prayer. I do believe in just having a connection with God, especially your own personal relationship with God. So I definitely have been in places in my life where I feel like the music in general was something given to me by God. Cause like I said, I was in a bad place before I became an artist. So absolutely, it definitely plays a big role. And I also believe when you speak to God and you just speak and you say it out your mouth, it is and it is you have a greater possibility for things to go your way.
Yes. Okay. And you don't look. I want to piggyback on what you said. It don't gotta be elaborate. I talk to God the way I'm sitting here talking to you. I be in my car. I'm pretty sure people
Right.
like this girl crazy. I just be talking to God every time. I wear my mask at work, but I be talking to God under there too as I'm walking and I'm not interacting with people. I'm just talking to God.
And
So
that was just the thing. Like I said, my dad was a pastor and a preacher. That's something that he kind of put in me. And I could have a whole podcast about the negatives and positives about all of it too. But
yeah,
yeah, it definitely plays a role though.
yes. Okay, so what experience would you say has been the most rewarding on your journey?
The most rewarding for me is when somebody hear my music and hear something that I'm talking about that I went through that they can relate to, and they come to me and tell me that got me through what I was going through. Like that come before any award I done won, any song on the radio, any stage I done been on. When somebody tell me that let me know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, that I actually touch somebody with the art that I'm doing. Because that mean a lot. I remember when I wasn't an artist and when I used to hear somebody saying something of like that related to something I was going through, that meant a lot to me. That made me feel like that made me feel like I wasn't the only one going through that. It made me feel like I wasn't alone in what I was going through. So that's probably the most rewarding for me.
Yes. Okay. That goes back to what I said earlier. I try my best on my YouTube channel. I ain't perfect, but I want to be the person that I would have wanted to hear when I was in that
Right.
that I did not hear. And it's always good to be able to relate to somebody because a lot of songs got me through. Um, Look, I'm trying not to go back to your song. Was it Be Without? What was the song? What was the
Be with
song?
the one with the Aaliyah song.
Be Without You.
Yeah.
That right there, I don't know where I was under a rock, but I'm definitely gonna be playing that one on loop. Okay.
Oh, that ain't your fault. That mean I wasn't doing enough to get it out like I was supposed to. That ain't on
No,
you.
it probably was me. I was probably under a rock. But okay. What upcoming projects do you have? When and well, what's your favorite on your upcoming project, rather?
I actually just released I usually drop albums. I put out albums and EPs, but I put out like a mixtape a couple of weeks ago called By the Way I Heard What You Said. and it's kind of formatted after like the DJ Drama Gangsta Grills and stuff like that. I think my favorite track on that album is this song I got called. It's called "Beautiful as If." I ain't gonna say the word, but "Beautiful." That's probably my favorite song on there. It ain't. It should be on streaming this Friday, but we exclusively put it on Bandcamp. I like to use Bandcamp because as artists, I don't know if you know anything about how streaming royalties work, but you don't really make a lot of money off streaming as an artist. Like you literally, each stream is like it ain't even a half of a penny what you make per stream. So when I put music out, I like to put my music out on Bandcamp so people can actually buy my album. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's just on Bandcamp, but I would say that song is I like the whole project, but that song probably is my favorite right now.
Yes.
And we working on something new right now as we speak too.
Okay, now in the works, y'all. I have your IG floating on the bottom of the screen, but for everybody else in the chat who's gonna catch the replay, a lot of my family catches the replay. Where can the people find you in the social media streets?
On Instagram and TikTok is the real Virghost. On Facebook, you can just type in Virghost. I will say it's kind of two different worlds. Like on Instagram, if TikTok, I keep it strictly music, and on Facebook, if you really want to know how I am for real, then you probably want to go on Facebook. But as far as my music, my entire catalog is on my Bandcamp, virgosmithfiasco.bandcamp.com, or you can just Google Virghost and Bandcamp, and it'll come right up. So yeah, those I would say are the most. Like I said, I if you stream Spotify and all that stuff, I'm on there. I'm on Apple Music and all that. I prefer people to go to my Bandcamp because again, as artists, we don't really make a lot of money off streaming at all. So
I'm gonna get you to send me that link to Instagram so I can put it on my community tab once we're done with the video, because I want everybody to stream you so you can get all of your money, get your coins. And do you have any shout outs? Do you have a signature send off?
I don't have a signature send off, but I will say shout out to my producer, of course, the guy that made the song you like, and the album I just put out is Kingpin, the composer. My Capital Minds family, CMB Truth and Soul Man Snipes. Just anybody that support my music, everybody that kind of rock with me, and you know, because I can't do none of this without the people that rock with me, you know.
Okay, and I want to give my shout outs as well. Before I let you guys hear the heat that we heard in the beginning of this video, I want to give a shout out to you for having a yes in your pocket. Thank you so much. It's been a joy. We had some fun with these game times. I'm always back in Memphis. So you in there. And I want to give a shout out to my mods. I want to give a huge shout out to RX this time, girl. I got you this time. Okay, my New Orleans friend, my mod in this channel. She is amazing. Girl, I got more coming for you in the future. But and I want to shout out my mama and my daddy who gonna see this when I go over their house. I let them watch all of my interviews, so they're gonna be looking like, oh, he from Memphis. But yeah, mama, he from Memphis. And yeah, I'm gonna drop some heat on y'all's ears. Thank y'all for tuning in. This has been another successful DreViews. Love you guys. Love you a long time. Peace.
It's my accent too, though. That's probably what mostly. I get what you're saying though. Hey, world on my line, where you at? Cruising through the city with my sunroof back. Tell my enemies that I'm back. Cruising through the city with my sunroof back. World on my line, where you at? Cruising through the city with my sunroof back, man. Tell my enemies that I'm back. Cruising through the city, ayy. I've been busting my ass on the many nights I stayed up, meditating, honing my craft and staying prayed up. We bout the money, y'all. That sucker shit don't phase us. I hear them taking shots, but them. Now your people out in public, I don't trust you. I'm cruising through the city, 7 p.m. like it's Usher. I ain't looking for no drama, we ain't even gotta touch you. Bigger the head makes the bigger fall. People want the end results, but never wanna give they all. I done seen it all. Most of y'all are pop for a minute, spit a sentence, then the game will get rid of y'all. But I be chillin', I be doing what it does now. Eating vegan dishes, can't remember what I was now. Too busy plotting out the future with my bros now. Used to ask for work back in the day, now I'm the plug now. It's gonna be okay. 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 Today is a new day, new day, new day. Hey, hey. I took infinity and put it in an hourglass and took my aspirations and I gave myself a power blast. Watered my soul for evolution that the flower has. 15 minutes of fame still was in our past. Folks be preaching about money and building wealth, but they ain't preaching or speaking about mental health, You need money to make your bloodline feel, but what good is that if your offspring still screaming for help, I'm trying to make some noise to make promoters book me more. Lord forbid my enemies come kill me at a cookie store. Yeah. She's so ambitious, a woman that'll handle all their business. She got it going through transitions. What a man's missing, my counterpart in this grand living. My queen that be holding my throne down as well as be holding her own. And we both in the zone, I can't leave her alone. Damn. I think that I'm slipping, I used to be pimping back in my old days. Heartless with my cold ways. This music was my first, my gift and my curse till I seen your face. Your figure, your mind, your body, your soul. Go figure, your grind plus my grind equal no clothes. Cause she got